Hey guys! Welcome to Couple. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. Donald Trump has announced that a coalition of America, Britain, and France have begun airstrikes against the Syrian regime to punish its chemical attack that killed more than 70 people. The US president announced the joint operation in a national address on Friday evening, saying the strikes would target the regime's ability to use chemical weapons. In the televised address, Mr. Trump said the Allies would continue their response until Bashar al-Assad, the Syrian president, ceased its use of chemical weapons. Promoted stories shop confidently from around the globe with PayPal. PayPal create a designer finish for your home with the right house paint. Nerolac.com read Mr. Trump's statement in full. My fellow Americans, a short time ago I ordered the United States Armed Forces to launch precision strikes on targets associated with the chemical weapon capabilities of Syrian dictator of Bashar al-Assad. A combined operation with the armed forces of France and the United Kingdom is now underway. We thank them both. Tonight I want to speak with you about why we have taken this action. 1 year ago, Assad launched a savage chemical weapons attack against his own innocent people. The United States responded with 58 missile strikes that destroyed 20% of the Syrian Air Force. Last Saturday the Assad regime again deployed chemical weapons to slaughter innocent civilians, this time in the town of Douma near the Syrian capital of Damascus. This massacre was a significant escalation in a pattern of chemical weapons used by that very terrible regime. The evil and despicable attack left mothers and fathers, infants and children thrashing in pain and gasping for air. These are not the actions of a man, they are crimes of a monster instead. Following the horrors of World War I a century ago, civilized weapons joined together to ban chemical warfare. Chemical weapons are uniquely dangerous not only because they inflict gruesome suffering but because even small amounts can unleash widespread devastation. Trump, Syria will be met forcefully. The purpose of our actions tonight is to establish a strong deterrent against the production, spread, and use of chemical weapons. Establishing this deterrent is a vital national security interest of the United States. The combined American, British and French response to these atrocities will integrate all instruments of our national power, military, economic, and diplomatic. We are prepared to sustain this response until the Syrian regime stops its use of prohibited chemical agents. I also have a message tonight for the two governments most responsible for supporting, equipping, and financing the regime. To Iran and to Russia I ask, what kind of regime wants to be associated with the mass murder of innocent men, women, and children? The nations of the world can be judged by the friends they keep. No state can succeed in the long run by promoting rogue states, brutal tyrants, and murderous dictators. In 2013 President Putin and his government promised the world that they would guarantee the elimination of Syria's chemical weapons. Assad's recent attack and today's response are the direct result of Russia's failure to keep that promise. Russia must decide if it will continue down this dark path or if it will join with civilized nations as a force for stability and peace. Hopefully someday we'll get along with Russia and maybe even with Iran. But maybe not. I will say this, the United States has a lot to offer. With the greatest and most powerful economy in the history of the world, in Syria the United States, with but a small force being used to eliminate ISIS, is doing what is necessary to protect the American people. Over the last year nearly 100% of the territory once controlled by the so-called ISIS caliphate in Syria and Iraq has been liberated and eliminated. The United States has also rebuilt our friendships across the Middle East. We have asked our partners to top